1, 2, 3, come on!
Circle is not new to you. You knew it already since you were in preschool. But now we will talk about circle as a conic section. Let us first define it. Circle is a conic section that is formed by intersecting a double knot cone with a plane that is perpendicular to the axis of the cone. It is the set of all points in a plane that are equidistant from a fixed point called the center. The equation of a circle has two forms, the standard form and the general form. This time, we will determine the standard equation of the circle given the coordinates of its center and the length of its radius. For example, number 1, the center is 4, -2 and the given radius is 2. We will write first the standard form of the equation. Since the center is at h, k, this is our standard form of the equation. So this is our h and this is our k. We will just substitute it to our given equation. So our h is equal to 4 and our k is equal to -2. Given that this is our standard form, we will just substitute the values. X minus 4 squared plus y minus -2 squared is equal to, the value of r is 2, we will substitute it, then squared. Okay, next is we will just simplify. No one right here. We'll just rewrite it. Plus y, negative times negative is equal to positive, then write 2, then squared. 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4. Therefore, this is the standard form of the equation of the given circle. We will write the standard equation of a circle with center at h, k. We will just substitute the value of h and k and also the radius. Then we will simplify. Negative times negative is equal to positive, so it will become positive 1/4 squared plus, again, negative times negative is equal to positive. Okay. So when we will square root of 3, squared and square root will be cancelled. Therefore, square root of 3 squared is equal to 3. This is the standard form of the equation of the circle given the center and the radius. If you will read something written in the center at the origin, it means the center is 0, 0. And the given radius is r is equal to 2 square root of 2. Since the center is at the origin, the equation of the circle will be x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. Okay? Since it is 0, 0, we will just rewrite x squared plus y squared, then r squared, 2 square root of 2 squared. So x squared plus y squared is equal to 2. Square root of 2 squared is equal to 8. Therefore, this is the standard equation of the circle given the center is at the origin and the radius is 2 square root of 2. Standard form of the equation: find the coordinates of the center and the radius of each of the following circles. Example, quantity x minus 2 squared plus quantity y plus 3 squared is equal to 16. To easily get the center h, k, you will just change the sign. This is your h and this is your k. So to get the center, negative 2 will be positive 2, comma, positive 3 will be negative 3. Therefore, our center is 2, negative 3. And to get the radius, since r squared is equal to 16, r squared is equal to 16, you will just get its square root, and square root of 16 is equal to 4. Therefore, your radius is 4. So again, this is our h and this is our k. Center, h, k, plus this 1/4 will be negative 1/4, and this minus 2/5 will be positive 2/5. And our r squared is 49 over 81. You will just get its square root. R is equal to square root of 49 is 7 and square root of 81 is 9. Therefore, the radius is 7, 9. For our next given, we all know that if it is in this form, it is at the origin. So this will be your h and this will be your k. So since it is at the origin, center will be 0, positive 5 will be negative 5. And our radius, r squared is equal to 19. Get the square root, and r is equal to square root of 19. Therefore, the radius will be square root of 19. Transforming the equation of a circle from the general form to standard form. In transforming the equation of a circle from the general form to the standard form, we must follow the following steps. We must transform this equation to the standard form. Since in the first step, we must simplify the equation by dividing the coefficients or each term by the coefficient of x and y. Since their coefficient, their numerical coefficient is 1, no need to divide everything because it will lead to the same answer. We will go to step number 2, group the terms with the same variable. So this one and this one and this one and this one. We have x squared plus 4x. Then y squared minus 2y. Then we will copy the constant term. Step number 3, move the constant term to the right side of the equation. We will just copy x squared plus 4x plus y squared minus 2y. Then we will transpose negative 11 to the other side of the equation. So, since we will transpose it from negative 11, it will be positive 11. Next step, create two perfect square trinomials by completing the square method. Whatever terms that were added to the left side will also be added to the right side. Stock knowledge on completing the square, we will create two perfect square trinomials. Okay, so we will add here, we will divide the middle term by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2, then we will square it. and 2 squared is equal to 4. Same here, negative 5 divided by 2 is negative 1, and negative 1 squared is equal to positive 1. Whatever added in this side will also be added here. So we add 4 and 1. Simplify both sides of the equation. We will just rewrite here x squared plus 4x all the terms at the right side of the equation. 11 plus 4, 15 plus 1 is 16. Express the perfect square trinomials as the square of binomials to make the equation in the center radius form. So here, you will get the square root of the first term, which is x. Copy the sign of the second term, plus. Then, get the square root of the last term. Square root of 4 is 2. You will put squared. Same here. Square root of y squared is y. Copy the sign of the second term, negative. Then, get the square root of the last term. Square root of 1 is 1. Then, put squared here. Then, copy 16. So, this is the standard form of the equation. X squared and y squared has its numerical coefficient. We will divide all the terms by 3. The numerical coefficient of x squared and y squared. So 3x squared divided by 3 is x squared. 3y squared divided by 3 is y squared. Then, negative 30x divided by 3 is negative 10x. Negative 36 divided by 3 is negative 12y. Then, negative 9 divided by 3 is equal to negative 3. 0 divided by 3 is equal to 0. Terms with the same variable. X squared minus 10x plus y squared minus 12y. Copy the constant term and equate to 0. Constant term to the right side of the equation. Copy this and this. Then move the constant term. We will transpose it. So from negative, it will be positive. Two perfect square trinomials by completing the square method. Whatever will be added to the left side should be added to the right side also. So what must be added here? Negative 10 divided by 2 is equal to negative 5, and negative 5 squared is equal to 25. Negative 12y divided by 2 is equal to negative 6, and negative 6 squared is equal to 36. So we added 25 and 36 here, so we should add it to here. 25 plus 36. Both sides of the equation. We will just write here. Then add all the constant terms. 3 plus 25 is equal to 28 plus 36 is equal to 64. Express the perfect square trinomials as square of binomials to make the equation in the center radius form. Okay. So square root of x squared is x. Copy the sign of the second term, then get the square root of the third term. Square root of 25 is equal to 5. We will just put squared here. Square root of y squared is equal to y. Copy the sign of the second term. Then get the square root of the last term. Square root of 36 is equal to 6. And we will write the exponent 2. Then copy the constant term. When transforming general form of equation of a circle into standard form, we use the completing the square method to change the equation of a circle from its standard form to its general form. So when we transform it into general form, we will expand the equation. And we should follow the following steps. Example, transform this equation to its general form. For step number 1, square the two binomials. Note, you can use FOIL method, but there is a shortcut way. So we will just square the first term. X squared is equal to x squared. Then multiply the first term and the second term. X times 2 is equal to 2x. Then multiply it by 2. So 2x times 2 is equal to 4x. Square the last term. 2 squared is equal to 4. Plus, same here, y squared is equal to y squared. Multiply first term by the second term. Y times negative 1 is equal to negative y, and multiply it by 2. Negative y times 2 is equal to negative 2y. Square the last term. Negative 1 squared is equal to positive 1. And we will just copy the constant term. So all the terms to the left side of the equation. That means we're going to transpose this constant term. We can remove the parentheses. To transpose this one, from positive, it will be negative. Simplify the equation by combining all the like terms. That's 4 plus 1 minus 1 equals 0. So we will combine 4, 1 and negative 1. Four plus 1 is 5, minus 1 is equal to 4. In the general form, we will rearrange the equation. So we have x squared plus y squared plus 4x minus 2y plus 4 is equal to 0. Again, square the two binomials. X squared, multiply first term by the second term. X times 5 is equal to 5x, then multiply by 2. 5x times 2 is equal to 10x. Square the last term. 5 squared is equal to 25. Plus y squared, multiply the first term by the last term. Y times negative 6 is equal to negative 6y, and multiply by 2. Negative 6y times 2 is equal to negative 12y. Negative 6 squared is equal to positive 36. Then copy the constant term. Place all the terms to the left side. Since this is positive, transpose to the other side, it will be negative. Then equate to 0. simplify the equation by combining all the like terms. We will combine all the constant terms. Okay. 36 minus 4 is equal to 32 plus 25 is equal to 57. So we have positive 57 is equal to 0. And we will follow the general form. Rearrange the terms. We have x squared plus y squared plus 10x minus 12y plus 57 is equal to 0.